and the answers that any candidate might put forward. How is that fair?
To counter that, Jim, everyone who's running tonight put up their statements on, what is it called?
Basecamp.
Basecamp.
Everyone
So
did
they
not.
were able to see candidate statements and make an informed choice.
Did you join 2 days ago?
I did.
Yes, and so how does that allow?
I think it takes 30 minutes to read the statements, so.
Okay. I want to say the second thing that I have to say, and that is, I appreciate that you're running, but I saw your Instagram video, which said that you were concerned that there were Democrats and Zionists in the leadership. And that's a lie. It's just a lie.
I think this is off the point.
No, it's not.
I think we're talking about if we have a motion to allow the email vote.
Well, okay, before we take the motion, again, there is somebody on Zoom. I would like to take Scott's hand. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, no. If actually we're still on the motion for a vote for email, then no, my issue is something a little later. So take me a little later. Thanks. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so listen. I don't know how to say this. And I keep saying, for many of you, again, who this is your first time, you all are getting information, not, how to say it, the information that you're getting is not 100% accurate, okay? And I understand where you're coming from. I understand that you're saying, hey, we operated under this assumption. I get what you're saying. But here's the thing that I'm saying. Either, because to Jim's point, if this is going to be 100% democratic, the way that we have done it, the way the Greens have always done it, is we take whoever is physically and hybridly here, okay? Because how could we know, just say, how can we know that people are not just making up, I see you, Zoe, fictitious emails just for the sake of being counted, okay? So let me just give you an example. Outside of this life, I have another life where I run certain things. There is a contest that I did. And with said contest, I said, hey, most votes wins. You'd be surprised how many people, and I knew it was the same person, how many people got now Gmail, Yahoo, 50 accounts just because they want their vote to be counted. So what we're trying to do in the interest of fairness is make sure if you want to be counted, you can either come online or you can be in person. So the only other thing that I can say to be fair is that we take a proposal to then push the meeting off again. So that way you can get your people here or get them online. That's the only other thing that I see is fair, because here's the thing, every time we have a meeting, there is something that's saying, hey, let's push it off again. Hey, let's do this again. So we're just trying to actually get to some result. I see no reason why we have, okay, I see a whole lot of people got their hand raised. I got y'all. We have more than enough people to make a clear vote. But what we don't have at this point is more than enough time, because it's 7:08 at this point. I want to catch the two people that's in the waiting room, and then we need to figure out what we're gonna do. I see, hold on. Charles, I see you with your hand raised. And then Scott, I think. Scott, do you mean at this time? Okay, so Charles, Scott, then Zoe. Well, Charles, Scott.
It's an established past practice that votes elections take place at a meeting. Some time ago, the Chicago Greens tried to take an action and notified the state party, and they insisted that we do it only at a meeting. It's an established past practice. And certainly that's why we needed a quorum. That's why, and you suddenly can't switch, and there has to be advance notification. But it's our experience is that there's no provision for email voting on measures within the ILGP.
Okay, Scott, then Zoe.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to add, I did see the video, one definite inaccuracy. Jim Madigan did help us get petition signatures for Jill Stein. So just wanted that for the record. And also, I was under the assumption, Toneal, that our voting would be sending you a message to vote. I didn't realize it would be a raised hand. I'm not thrilled with public voting, given the contingency around this. Could we just have it done where the Zoom people send you their vote?
As long as nobody objects, I don't care, because again, I will not vote. I am impartial. I will simply count the votes and read them out. So if everybody is okay with the motion or the request made, where the Zoom people, when I see you, Zoe, the Zoom people can just chat their votes, I will remove myself from voting and simply take note of the votes. Go ahead, Zoe, and then we'll.
I
Time
think
before.
there is historically, just for the few months I have been here, that the people do not receive notice from the meeting. So Timmy has been a member since March, and she didn't receive a meeting notice for April and June. Only after I become the chair, so I request update the list.
Okay,
Hold on, just let me finish, please.
but this has nothing, no bearing with what we're
No, I'm
talking
just
about.
saying, the reason is.
Because of you, we
No,
know. Tammy, did you get notified about tonight's meeting? Did
Yeah.
you get notified about tonight's meeting? Did you get notified about tonight's meeting?
I didn't.
Did you, but that's because you just joined.
Well, it's
2 days
supposed to
ago,
be on
correct?
the note, on the website, there's no website.
Okay,
You're supposed to
The-
post on the website.
okay,
Now,
and
I-
you're incorrect. The way that it works is when you all join, you go through ILGP. Once you go through ILGP, there's a membership steward. The membership steward then sends the names to Cook County Green Party. Because again, when you're going on through the state site. So whether that is a flaw
There
or not.
are
it's
people
not
in the
what we-
waiting room, sorry.
I got you. Thank you. Whoever told me, thank you. I'm finna do it now. Thank you. So again, I think we have to stay on track with, because what we keep getting mixed up is how things should be. But what we're trying to focus on is how they are to help us get through tonight. Regardless of what should be, it's not what it is. We cannot just magically manufacture something now just because it may benefit some. Once we can get the election going, once you get your executive committee in place, if the executive committee then wants to change whatever rules, you have the power to do that. But tonight, we are trying to vote and we have to use the rules that we've always used. So, Charles, is your hand still up or is it newly up? I know. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this, guys. We're gonna start with, I'm praying. I need for everybody to have a clear mind. Because what we're gonna do, if everybody here, does everybody here want to raise your hand, or do you all want to take a piece of paper too? Because if everybody want to take a piece of paper, we can do that. What I want to do is just try to, if possible, in 45 minutes, see if we can get the new executive committee elected. Can we try to do that? Okay, so we have I'm about to go. We're gonna start with the treasurer. Did we have, let me pull up.